Hello, my little charm bracelets. Welcome to another episode of Whatcha Packin. I am here with Jersey's own Luxx, Noir, London. Luxx, I'm so thrilled that you are in the final representing my home state, the Garden State. East Orange in the house. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I'm very happy to be here. I'm very happy to be talking to you again. I just feel like we have this kind of
We do.
This thing, I don't know. I felt very at home.
Good.
When I saw you every time.
You know Jersey talk. You know how girls from Jersey are.
I'm not ever really fazed by people's tone or things that people are saying because I've heard it all before.
But I'm so proud that you're from New Jersey, and I think my favorite thing, we had this discussion on the show. The fact that you talk the way you do and you're from East Orange is the most bizarre thing to me because you literally talk like you're from California.
I've heard that a lot. Growing up, people be like, oh my God, you talk like a white person. And I just be like,
it's not even white.
It's just
West Coast.
Yeah, I do not know. Nobody else in my family talks like this. And maybe it's just me always just watching TV.
Did you grow up on the Kardashians?
A little.
Yeah.
I grew up on reality TV and there's really no explanation. This is just how I've always talked like this.
The cutest, but it's also hilarious. Because if you were to talk, I could never hear Naughtyville, East Orange, New Jersey. What was it like for you being this extra kid? You literally float down the runway because you are the gayest of gay people. And you're just you float, you levitate. What was it like for you being this flamboyant kid in East Orange, New Jersey?
It was not very easy. I got a lot of flack from people because they're just not used to it. It's femininity coming from someone who is male is not something that is appreciated or celebrated. It's looked down upon. I had very different hobbies than everyone I grew up around. So it's I would always be oh my God, let's paint and let's do all this. And they'd be no, we want to play football. And I'm okay, I'll play the football for now. But after this, we're gonna do what I want to do.
So when you got to high school, what did you do?
Well, I went to a performing arts school. But you would think that that's okay, everybody's whatever. But it's still the people in the environment. So it was still a lot of pushback by me being so flamboyant. I was into Lady Gaga and fashion and all of these things. I wasn't getting bullied, I just felt excluded. People weren't shoving me into lockers and calling me slurs.
But they weren't inviting you to parties.
I wasn't invited into the circle or I wasn't picked to kick and kickball.
You taught yourself how to sew, didn't you?
I did. I begged my parents for a sewing machine for years and years and years for Christmas and they just never got it. And then one Christmas when I was in early high school, they said, oh, we have a surprise, another gift for you on the balcony. So I go and I open the gift and it's a sewing machine and I cried for 2 hours straight.
Oh my goodness.
Because it's the only thing I've ever wanted to do. That night, I forced myself to learn how to use the sewing machine and I sewed a pillow and I still have this
On
pillow.
the first night?
Mm-hmm.
I took a whole class in high school and sewed one damn pillow. What did your parents do growing up?
My dad works for a stone masonry company.
Uh-huh.
So he cuts the stone for people's pools
So
and
he's
things
working
like that.
hard.
Yeah, he's a construction guy. My mom is social worker.
You're one of how many?
2.
Okay.
And my little sister is 10, so we're 13 years apart.
Wow. Does she love what you do? Because you're so colorful.
She really does. I feel me being myself has really allowed her to feel she can be herself. She's very into anime.
She's in her emo phase.
Yes, very that.
I know that very well. And what about your father? How's your relationship with Dad? Does he love what you do?
He is a huge fan.
I'm so excited.
He plays my music in the house all the time. Even though I tell them not to because I just don't want to hear it. I don't know. It's
it's weird hearing your own
it's
music.
weird hearing your I don't want to listen to it.
And have they seen your drag?
I'm kind of scared for them to be at a drag show.
Are they coming to the finale?
Oh, I'm sure they will. Yeah, they have to.
Well, they are going to. Luxx.
They have to.
This is the moment where they're going to see. You shouldn't even let them see you live until the finale.
I want them to see me win.
That's all right, Jersey. Okay. Did you make all of your looks?
No.
Okay.
The ones that I made are the ones that I brought with me today. I'm very proud of all the ones that I made because it's just me, you know? Sure. I put the blood, sweat, and tears into them. Yes. And not to discredit anybody who made me anything, but the ones that I made, I kind of just hold very close to my heart.
Understood. It's a piece of you. It's an extension of you.
Yeah.
So this first one is the one where you were under the water
Yes.
and you came back. So basically an under the water zombie. You
Yeah.
came back to life. And that was great because you were like grayscale and just greeny and just dead.
My hair was like dripping. I really wanted the dress to like look like it was like stuck to my body, like wet. And then I walked down with like this cinder block because like when you drown people, I don't know how I know this, but when you drown people, they will like tie a cinder block to their ankle.
Yeah, you watch The Sopranos. That's how you know it.
So they stayed under.
Yeah,
but
otherwise they float.
they float, and you don't want it to float because that's how they live in the body.
Correct.
And I was gung-ho set on this look. All my friends were like, are you sure you don't want to do something else? And I was like, no, I feel in my spirit that this is a moment that I want to happen. I want it to be very clean, but dirty, but very simple. I want it to be white, and I wanted the performance of the look to speak more than the actual garment that I was wearing.
And you did.
I wanted it to be a performance piece.
We were laughing the minute you turned around the corner with that cinder block tied to your foot. So you won a design challenge.
I did.
With the House of Visage, Luxx,
Yes.
Noir, London Visage.
Yes.
How was that for you?
I had a really good time doing it. I was so happy that I got you because I was like, I know there's gonna be like animal print in there.
Yeah.
There's gonna be bold colors, and I was like, I can do something that's really, really cute. I know like with design challenges, especially with unconventional materials, it can get very tacky very fast, and I didn't want to. But tacky
So are you.
tacky in a tasteful way.
Tacky is not bad. People use it as a bad word. It is not a bad word. Neither is gaudy.
Yeah.
I love these words. I love clashing patterns. I love gold. I love black. I love red. I love boldness like that.
Tacky is not a bad word, but I'm saying tacky in like the bad way.
The negative way.
The negative way. So I wanted to do something very clean, something that showed myself, something that looked like actual fashion.
And you won.
I did win.
Yeah. So I was so proud of you with that. It was really amazing. And then of course, the smartest thing, the Rip It to Shreds runway, was so smart of you to do a send-off, a tribute, an homage to Mama Ru.
Yeah.
Really brilliant. How did that come to you?
It actually came to me as a very happy accident. About 24, 48 hours before I was supposed to get on a plane, the designer said, I can't get you the look. I'm so sorry. So I already had the hair that was inspired by Ru for this look, and I was like, I'm literally on the train after picking this hair up, and the designer's telling me that I won't have the outfit for
So
the
you
hair.
had like the mohawk.
So I had the mohawk, and then I was like, let me just look up RuPaul mohawk. And then I see this YouTube clip that I had seen before of her performing Star Booty
Yes.
in a club in like 1980 something. And I was like, this is the look.
Yeah.
And oddly enough, you would think that they would sell football shoulder pads everywhere. No. Me and my boyfriend called every single sporting goods store. Nobody had shoulder pads. We called one in Wayne, New Jersey.
I know it.
At Willowbrook Mall.
Route 3.
Route 3.
Okay.
And we called them, we're like, hi, do you have any adult shoulder pads? And they're like, let us check. They have one pair left. And they hold it, and we go and get it the next morning. I made the entire look in the hotel room. And then I get to set and I have this look, and like the reaction that I got from it was something that I did not expect to happen. If I'm going to be honest, this was kind of my one that I was most nervous to wear.
Oh my God, no.
Because I thought it was the pressure of if I don't make this look good, especially because it's RuPaul, it's like gonna be the biggest miss of my life.
You're right.
It's a fine line. Like the sigh of relief that I had when I got that reaction, I was like over the moon. I like went back to my hotel room and I cried for like 2 hours
Did
straight.
you?
Because I was just like, it was just like a moment I literally will never forget.
I was just gonna say that is gonna be probably the highlight of the whole thing.
I could get emotional even thinking about it.
I
It was
love
like
that. Luxx, I think you are just the bee's knees. I think you are amazing. I am so proud of you. And I think you're the youngest competitor this year.
I am.
Were you 21 when you?
I was 22 when we filmed.
Yeah, so you're 23 now?
Yeah.
Happy birthday. I'm so proud of the work that you did, and I loved watching you because in the beginning, I was like, who is this Lil Queen? And I wasn't sure. And just as time went on, I love going on a journey. And I just fell in love with you more and more. And each time that went on, it was just like watching my child up there, honestly. And it just made me so very proud of you. Good luck to you. You got this far. No matter what happens, be proud of all the work that you've done.
I definitely am.
You are a star.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Good luck.
Love you. I love you too. Like literally the most.
Good, you better. And don't say it like that because it sounds fake.
That's how I talk. I don't know. But it's genuine. I don't know.
Maybe it's because you went to a bougie school.
But like, I didn't go to the school with bougie people.
Facts.
Like, nobody there was like, oh, I'm in the upper echelon of East Orange. Like, no.
You're just an amazing child. I just adore everything about you.
Thank you.
And I truly do love you.
Thank you.
Like the most.
And I truly do love you too.
Like the most?
Literally the most.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching another episode of Whatcha Packin. We will see you next time. And dodgeball. How
And dodgeball.
brutal.
That was like,
It ain't right. Okay, that is just kids pegging each other in the face with balls, and not the good kind of balls.
at all.
Oh, hey, everybody, it's Michelle Visage. Do you want Emmy-nominated gay? Well, then subscribe to RuPaul's Drag Race on YouTube.